Are the Nike Dunk Low Gray Fogs worth it? In this video, we're gonna figure that one out. Hey everybody, I'm Actress and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and streetwear. And today we're kicking it back with these, the Nike Dunk Low Gray Fogs. I'm so happy to be doing some more sneaker reviews for you guys. You know, I know I could have been off on that, but we're kicking it back with some more dunks and one that can possibly overtake the pandas. So before we get on the box in this video, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's get into the unboxing. First off, I like to start off by talking about the box. This is a normal Nike box here, nothing too special going on. You know, orange background, white Nike logo. Lifting up that lid and removing that wrapping paper, and whoo! Look at these. The first impressions of these sneakers is, I don't think the photos or videos do this shoe justice. This shoe is just mesmerizingly clean. Here's a closer look at the Nike Dunk Low Gray Fog. Some background information about this sneaker. It came out 2 years ago, this September 21st, 2021, with the retail price of just about $100. Since then, they've been sold out, and I think this year they did a restock in the beginning of the year because prices dropped so heavily, and you just saw the popularity also the sneaker rise up. Sometimes you see the sneaker go head to head with the pandas and stay right behind them, but I think coming up this spring or summer, they might just get the edge. Mostly just because of the styling. So let's go over that, starting with the sole of the shoe. So the Nike Dunk Low outsole, if you don't know already, it's already kind of similar to the Jordan 1 outsole right there. So we have that little swirl patterns, the brick up jagged pattern towards the heel, then a Nike logo right there in the middle. It is completely covered in that gray fog color, and whew, what a nice shade of gray. I think this has got to be my favorite shade of gray to be put on sneakers. But yeah, it being the same kind of outsole as the Jordan 1, it's meant to be a very versatile sneakers. Dunk Lows are meant for obviously playing basketball, but you can also use it as a lifestyle shoe or go out and skateboard. So went up to the midsole of the sneaker. As you can see, it's very similar to the Jordan 1 midsole. This shoe actually features a lot of the same styling cues as the Jordan 1. More on that later. But this one is different though, because you can kind of see the outsole kind of creeps up to the midsole a little bit more. You can kind of see that gray fog just nudges all over the place with the midsole. The rest of it is just flat out white, and there's also some indents in the sole for some added styling cues. So up to the uppers of this sneaker. Now this is why we're all here, and whew, what a clean freaking shoe. That's the best word to describe this shoe. Clean. Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this shoe because it's just so aesthetically pleasing. So this Nike Dunk is completely covered in leather, and the quality of leather, it's okay. You know, it's anything spectacular. I like to call this Air Force leather, this kind of like stiff and standard leather. It gets the job done and also makes this sneaker kind of robust. Like Jordan 1's, Nike Dunks are separated into kind of like inner and outer layers. So you can see the outer layers, like the quarter panel and the swoosh logo, is done in gray fog. The mudguard and the toe guard wrapping around the shoe is all gray fog. And then the inner panels are all done in white. As you can see right here, the center panel right here is white. And then checking out the center of this shoe, we have an all white toe box with some perforations right there so your toes can breathe. The leather strips for the lace eyes are also done in gray fog, as well as the laces for the sneaker. And this shoe only came with the gray laces. It didn't come with any other laces, but I think the gray laces are just fine for the shoe. And then for the tongue, it's all done in this nylon ballistic mesh that is white all the way to the top, where we have this kind of gray on gray Nike logo going on here. Kind of hard to see on the camera, so I'm going to zoom up for you guys. Right there, just straight gray on gray. And then we have a gray outline for the tongue. Giving some more love to the heel of the sneaker. Now, a lot of people do not like the heel of Dunks. They think it's kind of a little more chunky, a little bit more thicker. I kind of like it. I think it gives that extra pop that the shoe needs to kind of separate it from shoes like Air Forces or Jordan 1s. And I think it still comes together pretty nicely. So we can kind of see that quarter panel wrapping around with some inner panels with some nice stitching for added styling. And then on the top right here, we kind of have this Nike pull tab right here done in gray leather with a Nike logo embroidered onto it. Rounding off this shoe, we have gray for the sock liner. Interior is mostly gray with a white insole with a gray Nike logo. Now that we got the key details out of the way of the sneaker, how would I style the shoe? How would I wear this shoe? Absolutely everything and anything. This is such a great shoe that can fit with pretty much any outfit. The shading on this gray is so nice that it kind of fits in with every outfit. It's really hard to go wrong with this sneaker. You can kind of see on my on-feet footage, I'm wearing some black jeans, and I think black kind of harms the shoe a little bit. As you guys can see, I would try to go for more maybe brighter colors. If anything, if I had to choose a specific way to style the sneaker, I would go with maybe some white jeans, washed out jeans, and then kind of go crazy, you know, give some more pop to the outfit. I'll give some maybe a graphical tee or maybe a nice jacket. But I think the ultimate way to go for this sneaker, a lot of people are gonna wear this with shorts for the spring, summertime, because this is such a summer killer. I can't really think of any more dunks that would be more perfect than this shoe for when that weather gets hot. If you're already thinking about buying this shoe, I would go size up just a little bit on this sneaker. You know, a lot of people would say that dunks run true to size. I would kind of disagree. In my anecdotal experiences, this shoe has always ran big on people. For instance, I'm a size 9 in most shoes, and I wear a size 8.5 for dunks, and I still feel like they're just a tad too big. Obviously, everybody's feet is different, so I would always recommend trying on a pair before buying if you can. And now I think it's time that I give my final verdict of the shoe. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it my best 8.5 out of 10 I can give it. It just loses 0.5 points because the quality is just kind of basic and standard. And also, they're not the most special dunk out there. There is a lot of these, you know, but it is still have amazing and great styling. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with this sneaker, man. It's just so slick. This is like the definition of a sleeper shoe, man. Like, I bet when you're gonna be wearing this shoe, a lot of people are not gonna notice it until they look at it and be like, damn, that is a nice pair of dunks. So yeah, that probably also answered the question if these sneakers are worth it, and it definitely is worth it. I would say it was worth it for the retail price, and I also think it's worth it for the resale price, which is about mid $100 to low $200 range. I don't think that you would regret buying this sneaker at all. And now I'm going to round off by talking about the future of the sneaker, where the sneaker is heading. I still think dunks are still in and very trendy right now. And if this sneaker does not restock anymore, I would see it having no problems becoming a mid $200 to maybe low $300 shoe in the next 4 to 6 months, especially when that spring summertime rolls around. I mean, there's no reason for this sneaker to stop right now, and I think we're gonna see that with the resale price. And I think that's all that really needs to be said for this sneaker. So the Nike Dunk Low Gray Fog. What'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, and last but certainly not least, subscribe. I'm gonna exit off with some feet footage, so let's get to it.